All right, we are back. Episode 11 of Cast or Curse. It's been quite a while. I am Zeke, and as usual, I have my lovely co-host,
Professor Plum, here to bring you the latest in Clue news featuring Rivals 2.
Yes. Yeah, where were you found?
With the candlestick in the breakfast nook. You know how it is.
Nook.
Every day of the week I'm hanging out with the candlestick in the breakfast nook.
Love the candlestick. Good choice.
That being said, I'm very happy to be back. I think it's been a minute for both of us, mostly just because, life stuff gets in the way between all the tournaments, between all the stuff we got going. Like, I started a business. We're doing it. We have stuff going on.
I've been to too many tournaments, and then after the tournaments were done, I went on vacation for a week, and then I went to Fast 52, which was really fun. But I'm finally in my own home again. It's awesome. Yeah. It's so awesome.
Yeah. So I think our goal is to be back more consistently now that there's a little more stability injected into both of our lives.
No, most definitely. That is the plan. So you guys will see more of us, but we've got a little bit to catch up on. Obviously, there's been a bunch of tournaments. The list we've got for today is Collision, Riptide, and RCS Online happened. And then, we got a fun new character. And it's really, really, really fun, actually, which is awesome. But
it's definitely well within silly guy tier.
Yeah. They nailed the silly on that.
If you've been keeping up this week, I've been trying to get him to Masters and getting actively stream sniped. It's taking longer than anticipated.
Deserved. Yeah.
But it's been a good time, and I definitely have some play hours.
Yeah.
On Galvan, at least to be able to.
Same. I've actually been playing him so much this week. And I was really lucky. I get to play him early.
Early access.
Yeah, so I've been playing him a lot, and what a goober! What a evil little character! He's just big Olympia, but we'll get into that later. Before we start going off about Galvan, we gotta catch up. We got a lot of tournaments that we missed. And let's just get into it, Let's just get into it.
Because we're going all the way back to Collision.
Yeah, we are.
Which was a hot minute ago, and I believe this was the last patch before Olympia ended up getting like a pretty.
She got a pretty good amount of changes. This is the way to definitely
a pretty hefty nerf at the very least. Whether you think it's so significant or not, that is up for debate.
She definitely
but
is
a lot
not
of changes.
Wobbling you the same way anymore. This was the final dance of that, and you could see that with Sango's clean sweep throughout this event, pretty much uncontested, including the Loxodon's first major win.
Awesome, yeah.
Taking both the Ditto and Orcane, yeah. But
what a shit bit.
There were some notable things that happened in this event. Just before top 8, to get into it, Rongunshu got his first win on one of the top Olympiads at the time, I believe on Sandstorm. And also, I believe ZB and Sango had a very close set for the first time in a long, long time. But the other very, very noticeable things here was Ant's performance beating both the Clarins, being Nard, who got his first top 8. Shout out to Nard. And beating Rongunshu.
And this is Abs's best result by like a pretty wide margin.
Oh, insanely. Yeah, it is uncontested.
No one else is doing it. And like Juno, I believe is the other one who has some nice tournament placements, but very few people are running it down with this character. And again, like for good reason, she's hard.
Yeah.
She's hard. She's not super rewarding. And, there's a lot of really niche stuff that you need to get down. So good shit to Ant, because it's a very impressive run.
If I remember correctly, I believe he beat Hamp Polo to get into top 8, being one of those Edderburns, which is horrifying. And then it made it all the way to the next one, being Sophilo, who carried her way to losers finals, trying to get the run back on Cake Assault, but just could not close it out. But it was a good one. It was a really fun event. I had a great time getting to cast there. Shoutouts to RJ and the Collision team. It was a super fun event to just be at as a whole. We had a lot of fun there.
I heard it was sick. I heard
Yeah.
it was a
Definitely
cool event.
recommend. Definitely recommend.
I think one of the funny things before we move on so quickly,
Mhm.
one of the funny things about the spot that Abs is in,
Yeah.
is like every character in this game, she can win.
Oh, yeah, no,
Right?
you can do it.
Like
Yeah, it's
every
crazy.
single character in this game can do it, including Absa. But because of her like barrier to entry
Ooh.
and the relative difficulty, not many people are doing it. But it's so funny because there's on the other side of that, because nobody's playing her, no one has matchup experience.
Yes,
And so then
exactly.
you get this like weird intersection when you get good enough to overcome her challenges that people are now struggling from matchup experience.
No, it's
And I feel
real.
like-
It's real. There was like a lack of comfort in like kill confirms for both Nard and Rongunshu, and this was pretty. It was pretty soon after Obs' release. After it was like not long after I think it was the wave dash buff. So
Mhm.
they're just really the quite frankly there was no one doing it like Ant. He was getting those kills and those edge guards and those cloud snipes, and just there was nobody close to him. So even getting the experience was hard because nobody hit you, and to this day probably still true. Nobody hits you as hard as he does. It's actually crazy.
100%.
But
So
yeah.
it is funny when you get like that intersection between like difficulty and matchup inexperience. I feel like
Mhm.
it's almost the Amza effect.
Ooh, yes. Yes. No, I think it's
Of-
very akin to Yoshi and Melee. Yeah.
All of a sudden, this becomes very hard because somebody has pushed it so far.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. You have a lot of knowledge checks and a lot of just general game plan knowledge to learn. One of the greatest things, like I've talked about this, like a lot of the Clarins just weren't super comfortable with just doing like straight up forward throw. Because you can get back throw and get like the DI mix and stuff, but forward throw has such a wide range of just being true into, most notably, pivot down strong. And that is a move that hits you up and explodes Obza.
Yeah.
But a lot of them just weren't too keen on doing that on someone so floaty, because she is, you know, one of the things people talked about a lot is like learning combos and like advantage state on Olympia is really unique. She is like that same idea, but the polar opposite in the way you go about it, and it totally throws people off.
And it's not like you can just tech chase Obza for 19 years like you can with Olympia, where the
she
answer
ain't
is a
touching
little
the
more
ground.
like clear.
Yeah,
And
she
then
ain't touching
the
it.
other difficulty is like if you go for something like pivot down strong, if you miss, she now double jump cancel down
And
airs
she
you.
just cooks your
You're in
shit.
hell.
Yeah. No,
you're
it's
actually in
scary.
hell.
Yeah, it's really scary. So it's really interesting to see. I'm really excited to see Ants run this weekend. As of us recording this, is going to be Fusion Plus, the Fusion Super Major, the Super Major, whatever the fuck we want to call it. Which I will be at, and I will be commentating. And Ant, most notably, is flying out for it, which is really fun. I'm very excited.
That's awesome.
So gonna be good to see him get another shot at trying to get that dub, because honest to God, he was pretty close, and it was so early in the grind, and he's only gotten better.
Yeah, and again, I think when you come in as such like an X factor,
Yes,
it's very hard to predict how it's gonna go, and
100%
it's very
agree.
hard for people to prep for you at all.
Yeah, no, 100% agree. Yeah, and again, I want to appreciate like shout out to Stango for just keeping the streak going during this. This is hot off of him winning Supernova and stuff too at the time in Evo, and just or getting second in Evo rather, and just
Yeah,
he was just
didn't
feeling
look
good.
touchable. He
Yeah.
didn't look touchable.
Not at all. No. Let's talk about this next funny tournament that happened, and that being Riptide. Riptide
This
was a very interesting
funny.
shift, and a couple interesting names are here. Most notably, Boyko making his way back, which I think was so great to see. Snuck his way back in, and Mr. Zeus de Goose making it to it winner's side top 8. And going game 5 with Ion on his first try in the Crag Ditto, which is crazy.
Dude, the Crag Ditto is like
Heinous.
It's just nonsense.
It's just
like,
so heinous.
There's no character in the game that has more counterplay against Crag than
Crag. Yeah, it's actually so fucked
funny
up
to watch.
Yeah. No,
I think also kind of a return to form from Beastly.
Yes, and most notably, he was the first one to finally knock Stango down a peg and put him in losers, as this was the tournament that Stango, Sub Gold, and had, I believe, 2 weeks of prep to learn Loxodon.
The full Loxodon.
And
Yeah.
did make it to winner side top
He
8,
beat
beating both
Boyko.
Darai and Adam to get there, which is crazy. Adam also, huge shouts to him. First offline major, getting 9th. Very similar akin to Zeus at Evo. So I'm really excited to see him at another tournament. And
That's huge.
other notable ones being like I mentioned, Darai 13th and Sly as well, who were both a little underseeded but still performed really well and got a handful of good wins on each side.
Yeah, and kind of like I said, along those lines of like Beasley's last big performance had been, I believe, at Battle of BC before things had
wow,
started
yeah, because he wasn't doing so hot for a little bit.
Before things had started to fall off a bit. So I think this was partially him proving that he still got it.
I will say, it doesn't show on the screen here, but me and Beasley had a deal for this tournament where I did sponsor him for this event under the specific pretense that if his bracket in Ultimate was him seeded into a duck hunt again for the 3rd time, he had to DQ. And he did. And he locked in and he tried. And this is what happens. This is what happens. So
there you go.
Got 3rd. You just got to lock in sometimes.
The other extremely notable thing is Ion winning. And we have talked about it at least 4 times, but it felt like Ion's been due one for a while.
It was definitely his turn. Like that was for sure.
As we were talking about players who haven't won a major yet, but like should have, we were talking about players like Ion, like Ron, like a couple of others who are always in that conversation, but haven't necessarily had the bracket or the run or whatever to make it happen.
Yep.
And if you were watching this tournament, it felt like Ion was comfortable, knew what he had to do to make it happen, and was able to just like clutch up in grand finals.
Yeah, there was a lot of interesting sets that he had. For example, I think to get into top 8 or earlier in his bracket, there were 2 really big sets that he had to win. He had to beat Iota, and he had told me he basically never played against Obza more than like single-digit games.
Awesome.
And looked at me and was like, if it goes bad, I might go Zetterburn. And that is exactly what he did, and he beat Iota, which is crazy.
That's so funny.
But then he had to play Switch, and this was unfortunately off stream, and they played the Olympia Ditto, and then he switched to Crag, I think. I don't remember exactly, but it was a very close set. It was a very, very scary set. But Ion did close it out pretty comfortably at the end. But it definitely had its moments where it was like, wait a minute, this could go either way. I watched the majority of that set. It was very, very close. So it could have been another universe, which is crazy. But he did work his way through, and also beating Beasley, who was playing super hot in the Olympia Zetterburn Ditto. But the next thing I kind of want to talk about is something very important did happen here. Cake Assault finally got his win on Stango after the past few events. It was the Loxodon, it wasn't the Olympia, but he did beat him. And I think that is very important. Because it really showed that he wanted it, because he played, he only dropped 1 game to Wrong Gunshoe this time. He only dropped 1 game to Zeus, who like they've played a couple times online, but it was definitely a scary one. And don't forget, he got put into losers early because he lost to Elkies 3-0.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And that set was like underlined, bolded, not good. I have no other words for that as someone that watched it. Was shoutouts to Elkies. She broke his fucking brain. It was bad. And that's what you got to do to people like him. It was crazy. And she figured it out. But yeah, I encourage you guys, if you want to see that set, to go to Elkies.
Just tries to do to people, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I feel like that's the way she approaches the game.
Yeah, it's the brain blaster.
Yeah. With some weird shit. Like, just see what happens.
I'm going to hit you with this F smash. It's going to make you mad. And it's going to work. Yeah, it's just the way it works.
The thing is, I don't know if this is the first time. It's definitely not the first time, but it's one of the first times where somebody who has like truly been dual maining has won a major.
Right? Yeah, I think.
Like,
I think you're right. Yeah.
Even though Marlon plays like Orcane and Raster,
it really just it's never really Raster anymore. It's like one set tops is usually.
Yeah, he often picks one or the other.
Yeah.
Whenever he enters a tournament, and then like Stango has gone back and forth, but like. The big wins came off the back of Olympia.
Yeah. Yeah, there's been the occasional like one set where the secondary comes out, but Ion notably played both throughout the tournament.
Frequently.
Yeah.
And you can even see through the top 8. Like Zeus got the Krag, Beastly got the Olympia, and then Cake got both.
Yep.
So it's one of the first times we've seen somebody like truly dual maining on like a matchup based perspective actually come through and win something, where for the most part it's been solo mains until this point.
Yeah. No, that's a big one. Yeah, the only other case that this happened was Plup.
Oh yeah, I guess Plup's
at Evo. He's really the only other one. So it wasn't the first one, but as someone who's been a lot more, I guess, active, so to speak, and we've seen a lot more of like opportunities for them to play other characters, Ion definitely, like, for a while was just the Krag guy, but ever since Olympia came out, it's been the dual main, and he's been cooking. He's got wins on Mystery Soul, on Sophie, and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure with both. Like it's cool to see. Yeah, but no, 100%. Huge shouts on. Like you said, it was his turn, and he fucking nailed it. I was so proud of him, and great pop off of him running off the stage and then tripping and falling. That was awesome. That was really awesome. I would love you, David. That was great.
That was pretty sick.
Oh man, but yeah,
that's why you don't pop off.
I'm a big fan of just like lean back and just be like, yes, like that's it. That's all you get.
The only time I ever popped off, I'm gonna keep this vague so people can't look it up because you can find it. You know what it is.
I do know what it is. Yeah.
But it ended up in YouTube compilations for the next 10 years. So
yeah, it's an
it hasn't happened since.
Yep.
I've not
now
legitimately popped off.
Can't wait for the next one. Can't wait for the next one.
It's gonna go crazy. The first one was so good.
All right, let's get on to this next event. We then, not long after, we had the RCS Online had another event, and notably, our boy Ron Gunshoe got the dub. Huge shouts to him. He finally got his dub, having to get wins over players like Stro, who really showed up to form in that event. Acorn, who's been on a tear, most notably online. He's got wins. He's beaten Sophie like 3 or 4 times now. Like, this kid is cooking. He
just needs to do it at like an offline event.
Yeah,
like.
Literally. Yeah. I think that's the thing. He's gonna be at it's not RCS, but he'll be at Let's Make Moves Miami. He's been he's played 8 times now. Like, it's crazy. It's just crazy.
He's very, very good.
Yeah, this
and, like,
kid is nuts.
The improvement has been very, very steady.
Yes. Yeah. I'm really excited. He's always just been on the cusp of like, and he'll get that real breakout offline. Very, very sure. Very sure.
Yeah. And I feel like this is the patch to do it, especially if you're like a Zetterburn player.
Yep.
I felt like it was like Olympia and Krag's turn for like a little while. And
yes. Yeah. And
it
then
feels like it's going back to Zetterburn.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Zetterburn's been kind of cooking lately. Curious, right?
Yeah.
But there is one very interesting person in this bracket. Most notably, retired player Mr. Nice Guy, aka Soul Rifle, showed up.
Chippy came out of nowhere.
And got a good, clean second place, getting a ton of great wins on Mystery Soul, beating Stro, beating Animal, who had on a crazy run finally. He's been really wanting this. He's been hungry for these brackets. And then beat Acorn. It's nuts. Yeah, it's
right?
Retired. He's retired. Yeah, he was all Forsburn the whole time. I didn't see it. Watching this event, I didn't see a different character.
What is with Forsburn and having reps who are either just like middling or the best players in the world? There's like no in between.
You gotta be built for it. That's literally what it is. You gotta just be built for it. You gotta see the matrix of the down tilt. Like, that's just what it is.
You gotta see the code of when to short hop back here.
Literally. Yeah, but I think something that's really interesting about him too is like, very unlike Cake, he is significantly more aggressive. He approaches way more and is on top of people constantly. He is one of the fastest players in this game, and you can see it. I encourage you guys to go watch those sets. He is a monster. So really hope we get to see him at more events, because that kid is fucking nuts. Also, shout outs to Sago getting another top 8, and Mr. R making it to Mexico.
From Mexico.
Yeah, making his way through from Mexico, which is so cool. That's goats right there. So it's you know, the unks are doing their best to keep up.
All good.
There's
We're
literally
trying.
unk bracket. You got Mr. R and Animal, and then Animal Sago, and then he's got to fight the crazy tweaking 20-year-old.
That's crazy. It's interesting. You know, as you say, like the unks are trying to keep it going. It feels like there's a couple of us who show up every now and again.
Oh,
I'm like,
no,
like,
the old heads, we're doing our best. We're doing our best. But at
it's
the end of the day,
hard.
Ron
It's
Gunshoe
hard.
held it strong, beating both 16-year-old Acorn and 20 or 21-year-old Soul Rifle. So
Thank God.
we're doing this. We're doing this. The kids can't
Let's
win
go,
yet.
Brad.
Let's go, Brad.
You and your 1,000 hours.
That's rookie numbers. That's the best part.
Brad has 1,000 hours of just Claren. That's so fucked.
No. Claren and Loxodont. Okay, calm down.
True.
The people don't know. The people don't know the greatest Loxodont that's ever lived, and we're lucky we don't know.
We're lucky.
The
Dude,
things I've seen
time,
that fucking creature do.
No,
Holy moly.
Every time Loxodont comes up, I hear about some fuck-ass Claren main having the greatest Loxodont you've ever seen.
You don't get it.
It's happened,
You don't get it.
19 times. I don't believe.
He's broken many a strong gamer. It's actually insane.
I don't care about the friendlies Loxodont, man.
No, it's different. Listen, it's different when it's winning 40 games in a row. It's just different.
I don't care, man. He would do it. He would do it.
All right, well, I hope you fight Ron Gunshoe in bracket one day, because you're gonna lose to Loxodont and go, this is the best. If he goes
Lox, I'm right as rain. I'm happy as a clam.
Oh God. But yeah, no, this was it's the last event that's happened now, and coming up now we have Fusion Plus, which I should grab. We forgot to put that on our to-do list here, but I can pull up.
Is that RCS?
It is counting not as RCS, but for the rankings.
I see.
So like Hitfall did, which we also forgot Hitfall. Shoutouts to Landon, who went on an insane tear at Hitfall, getting wins on Lucius and Max in a row.
Oh, yeah,
and most notably, in their set with Lucius, I think it was like game 3. He was like gonna get the game-winning tipper hit, gets up to fist bump, and Lucius hits the bubble, and Max in the crowd going bubble, 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 bubble. And it's awesome. All-timer moment. But
that's awesome.
Yeah, Cake Assault winning that event pretty clean. Yeah,
so this
good
is
stuff.
Fusion here.
This is the Fusion Plus. This is the Fusion Super Major coming up this weekend.
The Stangler.
Most notable, we've got Cake, we got Stango, we got Sandstorm, we got Ant, like I mentioned, we got B-Bats, who's on break from law school to show up. It is
B-Bats.
A stacked one, but we've even got some cross country. Derai is coming out to visit. Animal and Switch are gonna be pulling up. Toothbrush is pulling up. Lucius, like this is a stacked winner side projection
this is
here.
Sick.
But even going down into losers here, it's still crazy. We got real quick name to point out is Mick Duckers is coming down from Canada.
Mick Duckers.
She's the one who beat Beastly at Gommel, so she's the goat who plays on the fight stick.
That's my goat.
But we got a lot of Tri-State. We got some New England.
Archangel, Solar Beam, Revelo, lots of people.
And me? I'm there.
Who?
That's me.
I don't know that person.
Yeah. If you did know, you'd be a fan. My Olympia's kind of nice.
Oh yeah, that's so true.
They don't back air up strong like I do.
I don't know about all that.
But
I'm a simple dash cancel up air gamer.
But I'm really excited. We're gonna get to see some really good matches. We're gonna get Stango Gekingo's finally gonna happen. The Locks battle. We might get to have that. That'd got Sandstorm Ant having a run back from Supernova, where Sandstorm notably reverse 3-0'd him. It was a very scary set. It was one of those
that set was very close.
It was one of those sets where I had talked to him prior and told him a little bit. I was like, but you got to take your time and figure it out because it's gonna be weird. And he was telling me, he was like, the second half of game 3, he was like, oh, I get it. And it clicked. And you just saw it was like he's winning, and now he's winning harder, and now he's winning harder, and now he won the set. And it was just like, oh my God, it was real-time learning. It was honestly really, really inspirational. And yeah, great set. I definitely encourage you guys to watch that. We might get to see either Nard or Hampolo get another shot at Cake. Actually, I don't know if Nard's ever gotten to play Cake, or if he did, it was a very long time ago.
Potentially online.
And then some fun little runbacks that haven't happened in a while will be B-Bats and Yoda Cage. And then Cheesy Musique have had quite a few scary battles. And if we're lucky, Musique will plug his headphones in before fighting Crag, and we'll get a good set. Everybody pray every night that we get to see him plug his headphones in, because if he doesn't, it's over.
Snake grenade.
Literally, it's just being like stupid. It pisses me off. He's the worst. But yeah, if we're lucky, we'll get a little bit of that.
Yeah, this will be interesting because I think most people have Cake and Stango probably in grand finals, but again, we haven't seen the two of them play since Olympia got hit, and so whether
no, you're right. Wow, yeah.
Yeah, they haven't,
because he didn't play Olympia at Riptide.
He didn't play Olympia. So whether Stango locks it on, which I think is probably unlikely. I imagine we'll see a mix of like Olympia, Zetterburn, Crag based on what he is feeling good with.
Yeah,
I'm very curious to see if it makes a difference, because the way that Stango was looking at like Collision and Supernova looked like he wasn't gonna lose.
Yeah.
Anytime soon. But again, while the hits weren't like character destroying, they also weren't insignificant. And so there is definitely going to be some varied expectations in there of what is Stango going to get away with.
Yeah.
And, that even extends to a degree to Sandstorm, who is still just playing Olympia solo.
He has notably been entering some of his locals and been practicing a little bit again. So we'll definitely have to see what that ends up looking like, especially like I think in the runbacks is going to be the really big ones, as well as he's going to be having a runback with Toothbrush, who they played a couple weeks ago at one of the regionals over in Pennsylvania. And then real quick, I forgot to mention this. I did actually talk to Stango briefly about his character choice, and it seems like a lot of the characters on the board are on the table for like what he wants to do. So we'll most likely see Crag and Locks. That is right now the plan.
He is gonna play Locke still?
Oh yeah, no, he's having a great time. He loves that character.
Godspeed, I guess.
Yeah, I mean he's broken. Why wouldn't he? He's the same patch as Riptide, so he could do it again. And now he's had even more time. Oh yeah. But we'll have to see what that looks like.
Is this being played on not the Galvan patch?
No, this is RCS, so it can't be the same patches like in the same week, because then all the beta testers can't enter. So
I see.
Yeah. So
are how many of these guys are in the beta?
No, it's not just that, but it's like if it's in the same, it's both things. So it's like it can't count for RCS if it plays on that patch, and
within the week.
Yeah, within the week, because people don't have time. It's not fair. It's bad data, right? Because it's like especially like big engine changes like we got.
So okay, like here's the thing. I agree.
Oh, shut up.
I agree with you. Right?
Like just figure out the game in the 4 hours you have if you have a job. Shut up. It's patches on Tuesday. People got jobs. You're the one with the job. You got a wife. You think you'd feel good getting 3 hours of game time and going, all right, let's get some RCS fucking wins. No.
Again, Zeke, I agree with you.
How would you feel if the day before, how would you feel? You show up to a Yu-Gi-Oh! YCS. Okay, you show up to Yu-Gi-Oh! YCS, right? 3 days prior, ban list drops and the tournament's like, yeah, we're playing on it. Your deck is now hit. Half your deck is unplayable now. You think that's fair? You think that's fair?
Zeke, all I said.
No.
Was I agree with you?
Yeah.
I said I agree.
No,
with
you didn't. No, you didn't.
You started crashing out.
No.
You had a fit.
No.
And you started interrupting women, and that says something about you.
Go ahead, say it. Yeah. Say it with your whole chest. Go ahead.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I thought so.
Should it be played on the new patch?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but you'd love to see Boyko Galvan win the tournament if he showed up, right? Yeah.
But it'd be really funny.
Yeah, it would be really funny. You're right. It would be really funny. Yeah.
Really funny.
Yeah, it would be really funny. Yeah.
And that you have to weigh it. You have to. It has to be a consideration.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. For the bit, right? Anything for the bit.
Because
Forget competitive integrity.
you know what? It's fine. It's fine. If someone, well, here's what I think. If you're in the beta, you can't play Galvan. You're just banned from it.
Yeah, but they got to
else
play
can.
with the engine changes for a week. No, for months before this. Potentially.
It's already unfair. It's already unfair. It was already unfair.
Let's just fucking give up. Let's just fucking give up. You're right.
We had this conversation months ago. It's been unfair. It's been unfair.
It's okay. Nobody actually beta tests. It's fine.
And
anyways,
instead, because it's unfair anyway, can't it also be funny? Can't it also be
anything
funny?
for the bit? You're right, Blair. You're right. All right, let's look at this top 8. Let's look at this projected top 8.
If it's already unfair, can't it also be funny?
Let's look at this projected top 8 for Fusion Plus. Okay. We got potentially Stango Sandstorm, which I don't know if they've played. Did they play at Supernova? That would be the only time. No. Sandstorm lost to Spargo, so they didn't play.
Oh yeah.
And then Cake B Bats, a classic.
Oh god, that's gonna be a banger, low key.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited.
Their sets are always a lot of fun to watch.
I'm really pumped for that. Then we got Kikinga Ant. I need this to happen. I need this showcase at top level. I need this to happen so bad.
Michael better hope that doesn't go as projected.
Yep. And then we got Fusion Classic, Cheesy Ham. So this should be a good one. Potential worst set of the tournament, but also best set of the tournament. B-Bat's Ant, the floaty battle. Could be funny. But I very much expect this to look different, which is crazy to say. Like, this tournament is so stacked. I think
there's no way it goes exactly as seeded.
There's just no way, which is so cool to know that we have this really stacked, like, regional that became even bigger, that is now counting for the rankings. So for anyone that doesn't know, to remind you all, we have the RCS points, which we're going to talk about here in a minute to show you guys the leaderboard for the league, right? But there are two things that are happening currently during these events. These specific events also count for the ranking, the end of season, end of year, whatever they're going to do, ranking. And so while you can't get points from Fusion Plus or Hitfall, as an example, this was the same thing. You also, or rather, you only will get like value from your placement and wins at the event. So if you show up and you beat Cake at this tournament, it will be accounted for in your ranking placement, which is really cool. Where if you did it at locals, wouldn't count.
Doesn't count.
Doesn't count at all. Yeah, they don't care. So
yeah, I'm like 19-0 on Cake at locals.
Yeah, definitely.
You guys won't see that reflected.
Yeah, my favorite thing that people do is they post the look, I have a Cake Assault win, and they scratch off. It's like his Kirby from Ultimate.
Yeah, that's what I do
favorite.
That's what I do with my Sonic Fox win.
Oh, what'd you beat him in?
Mortal Kombat 9.
That's crazy.
Before they were good at it.
Yeah.
It's like very funny. A win's a win.
A win's a win. That's right.
Not only that, but we haven't played since, so I am 1-0 till the day
forever.
I fucking die.
You gotta meet them one day, shake their hand, and go, I am currently 1-0 on you, and they'll go, what the fuck?
What do you mean?
And you gotta pull it up. You gotta find the footage. That's the crazy part.
There's no footage. It was. There's no footage.
Is there a bracket link?
I don't even know.
If you can find the bracket link, it could be the greatest bit ever.
I think the bracket was on a forum that might not exist anymore.
Oh no!
Like that's how long ago it was. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not fucking around. I was like 14. Like,
I can't believe you're lying. That's crazy.
I'm not lying.
I can't believe you hear that, everybody. They're lying. She's lying to us.
That's crazy. Why would I?
Oh,
so anyway, that's why I'm getting good at 2x KO, so we can run that back.
Yeah, definitely. I hope that goes well. Well, he has 40,000 hours to your 13. Good luck.
I don't have many hours in 2x KO.
Yeah.
That being said, shilling myself, I got like the second highest rank or the highest rank.
Seem unsure. I don't know if I believe you.
I got it with Vi and Jinx. It was fucking easy.
Mm-hmm.
because all you did was just did Jinx's super and then tagged in Vi and
And
then did a
then, yeah,
50-50.
yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right.
But now I'm playing Vi and Warwick, which is also funny
Warwick has,
because
what's it called? Uh, he has like the different mode. I forgot the
yeah, he's,
word.
he's got like an
An
install.
install. Thank you. That's the word.
The
Oh my
funniest thing
God.
about it is off of round start, if you play Vi on point, you just do a combo into Vi's super, tag into Warwick while the super is going on, and you can fill the whole meter while they're stuck in the super.
Dude.
So off of round start, I do 70% damage and fill my entire install meter. You get hit with the medium punch. All good.
I gotta say this. I love that every time I hear about like, here's this really cool thing. I just want to play that game less. I haven't even installed
What
it
do you
yet.
mean?
That's
It's so
insane.
good.
That's in off round. So what are we talking about? That's insane.
You have to play me. I'll show you.
What do you mean? Like, I could be like, you know what, round 3, I'd be like, yeah, you know, whatever. What do you mean? You just fucking rip it.
It costs a bar.
It costs a bar. Anyway,
It costs a
let's
bar.
let's
What do
talk
you
about
mean?
this. Let's talk about this funny rankings right now. This
I
is the
love
RCS
TXO.
points. So for anyone that sees here, we've got the king, Cake Assault, right now with 525 points earned.
Yeah, it's not particularly close.
Then we got Stango at 360. Rongunshu sneaking his way into third at 245.
I think that's the back of the online win.
That is off the online win. That's correct, because if I remember correctly, only top 3 is going to get flown out from this for the finals, which is confirmed to be Genesis this year.
I thought it was top 6. Am I crazy?
I thought it was top 3. Does it say it on the page? No, there's wait.
Yes.
Playing this in
finals.
enough ropes for the final championship. Play through this earn. The top point holders can earn. It doesn't say the amount. Sorted.
No way.
Regular. Wait, what? I thought it was 3.
I thought it was 6.
Oh God, dude, this is so bad.
What are the rules?
All right, well, this is a reminder, everyone, to make your messaging clear and make it clearly, easily found.
Is there no?
Yeah, someone. Where's the document?
Oh, I found it. I got it.
Oh yeah, you found the document. Okay, yeah, check
I found
that.
the document.
I'll scroll back
Let me
down.
see. Additional rules. Final standing schedule.
3 is for EU. Okay.
3 is for EU eligibility. How to enter a tournament.
You'll find it.
Prizes.
While we're waiting, do you guys like the Mets? I heard they didn't make it this year. Maybe next year. You know.
They didn't make it.
They didn't make
I
it.
don't know if they updated the document.
I don't know. Anyway,
No,
X amount of people are gonna get flown out for the event.
This is the document before that they announced that it was a Genesis. They don't have the updated document on the
I gotta
page.
go find that later. That's fine.
I swear that it's 6.
That's okay.
Like,
I will believe that you have 6, but something interesting is we have 4th is Sophie, who's 5 points behind Rongunshu at 240. Then we got B-Bats, who's at 220. And then we have a tie for 6, which is Kusi or Marlin, and Spargo at 165, with Ion at 8th, not far behind them at 123, which we could see change with port priority coming up as well.
100%. Not only that, but the Oregon tournament.
Oh, PRGE is also coming up. Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, and that allows West Coasters to get a lot of points
And
as well.
it's a really, really tiny bracket.
Yeah, it's very small.
You should have gone.
Why? Why should I have gone?
Oh, so you could have gone at 1 too, of course.
Oh my god, this fucking guy. I think I have 2 RCS points.
Yeah, you do, because you technically placed top 32. Even though you placed top 30, you got to top 32 and then dropped.
And then DQ'd.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get fucked up.
Yeah. No, that tournament's crazy. But
look at you, RCS point free losers. Don't know what that's like, gyms.
I think I'm so sad I didn't get any at Supernova. That was the tournament for me to do it.
Oh, how curious.
Imagine if I got it. If I got 2 points at that tournament, my 2 would actually be worth more than your 2 because it was a bigger, more stacked event. Just saying.
Yeah, well, that's not the world we live in.
Yeah,
So
but
my
like
2 are
I
worth
would know
more than
that,
your
and you would know
0.
that, and you'd wake up every
Yeah.
day and know
And
Zeke's 2
instead,
points
I
are
wake
better
up.
than my 2 points.
Instead, I wake up every day and realize that you have 0 points.
I do have 0 points, and I wake up every
That's
day thinking
awesome.
about that.
Yeah, you have to think about I somehow got points before you.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna be ranked somewhere before you are, and that's all that matters to me.
What do you mean? I'm already first in my region.
There are 3 people that play in your region. It doesn't count. It doesn't count.
Get fucked up. I'm number 1 by a wide margin.
It doesn't count. There's no PR. Where's the graphic?
I'll make it. It's just me.
Nurse, smear, somebody else. Crazy.
So funny. Stay salty. Statistically, I'm killing you. I'm killing you.
Oh, God. All right. This has been fun. This recap has been good. We are finally caught up with all these insane events. Finally.
Yeah.
After 2.5 months of hell and fun,
Well,
but hell.
The thing we kind of learned from this is that when you look at the points, like Cake is pretty solid.
I don't think anyone's taken that.
I even think statistically, I don't think you could knock Cake out of the top 5.
The only way, there's no way he doesn't get it, right? He's just set now.
I think Stango is also pretty close to mathematically confirmed.
Yeah.
I think everyone else is up.
They could rotate. Yeah.
It could rotate. So everyone within the top 8, even people outside of the top 8, the right win at the right event, especially again considering the amount of points that are now in West Coast. If Mystery Soul, for example, comes out and wins the Portland event and also does well at Port Priority, all of a sudden Mystery Soul is now in the conversation.
No, absolutely.
As well. So
yeah, and he's got some points already too. I don't think he's too far behind because he's done well. He was in the RCS Online. He got top 8 in that. So there is a handful of chances there. But there are other people that aren't far behind, notably being like ZB, who has 103. It just barely cut off at 9th behind Ion.
And it feels like he should have more.
Oh, well, that's the thing, right? It's like it's tough when you don't get that like first or second. That's the big thing. It's like the first and second are really what matters, right?
Yeah.
100%. So we'll definitely have to see what it kind of looks like because there are a lot of people on the come up here that have a shot at this, but it's tough. It is tough.
Well, and like I said, you really gotta pay attention to people on the West Coast because that's where
they're gonna sneak
the events
in
are
in
for the back half of the year.
Yeah,
it's very easy for them to sneak in, and if players like Ron want to remain in the spot that they're in, unfortunately, Ron's gonna have to travel.
Yeah, or farm the RCS onlines because there's a couple more.
Yeah, is there 2 more?
I believe it's confirmed 2 more.
1 or 2 more, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but there'll probably be another one like in January, or like there might be one last one. It could be like I could see them do like a last chance qualifier too, where winner of it gets flown out for Genesis. Well, like I could totally see that.
What my read is that there will probably be a last chance qualifier for Genesis.
Yeah.
But I also believe that they will just like have Genesis be a last chance qualifier as well.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, I think whoever gets... Like, I think they'll run a last chance qualifier at Genesis.
For the points?
No, because basically the points are bringing out 5 people, right?
Right.
And so if they do 1 last chance qualifier online, that would be a 6th person.
Right.
And then if they do an actual full-ass tournament at Genesis where the top 2 get to be a part of the other 6 who already made it.
Wait, but
like, regardless of points.
I don't understand. Do we even know what the point of this is besides just getting flown to Genesis?
No, we don't.
I think that's literally it, right? I thought that's literally it. There's no other point. So like there'd be no point to do that.
I was under the impression that they were going to run like a
because they just get travel vouchers. It doesn't say anything else.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, it's just Genesis. No invitational or anything. Yeah.
I thought they were going to do like an invitational.
No.
Oh, because I'm like, that would be so cool.
That would be way cooler. I agree. I think that.
And then,
yeah,
like the top 2 placing people at Genesis get to join the invitational.
No, I think if we did like an LACS style thing with this, we're like the top 6 or top 8 people.
I gaslit myself. That's
Yeah.
fucking true.
I think that would be a great use of this like this whole system that we have. Very akin to like what was it, Smash World Tour and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Panda
yeah,
Cup
yeah.
that
Dude.
almost happened.
SBS, get me on the line. I'll sort this out for you. Don't worry.
But
I'll sort
I think
it
that
out.
would be really cool. You know, Ludwig and friends, if you're listening, that's the plan. Please do that.
Ludwig,
Please do that.
Aiden, we have a tertiary connection. Aiden, please.
Yeah. But yeah, I think this is gonna be interesting. We still got a the whole tail end here, and Westies, it's your chance. The greed of the East has now ended. It is your turn because
So
we've
true.
got PRGE, Port Priority, and Heatwave all before Genesis.
Is Heatwave West Coast?
Heatwave is Arizona, yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah. But I know there's also going to be Let's Make Big Moves, which I'm assuming is going to be RCS. It was last year, or it was like a featured event or whatever. I don't know.
I think it happened before.
Yeah, it was just before, but it
RCS.
probably would have been if we started the season earlier because it was pretty stacked. So I'd assume that's going to be the case. It's not confirmed here yet, but we'll see. And then we have the other probably between 2 and probably 3 RCS onlines. I know EU has also been having a bit of a shakeup too to kind of talk about that. Nalax,
My goat Guthix.
Nalax, shouts to my boy who I've been coaching. Clean lead in first with 270 points. Even comfortably was able to take a little bit of a break. Did a little traveling, living his life.
I love it.
And shout outs to Dia getting her first win during that time as well. At least I think it was her first win. I think she's done well at a bunch of events, but I forget if this was the first RCS win. But she's got 170 now. And then we got Generog and Guthix with the fake Alkai, not far behind.
Dude, I have a story about Guthix, which is actually awesome. It's kind of like
he's great. I'm ready.
It goes to show like what you can do if you put in the time.
Yeah.
So when I went to UFA last year.
Oh shit.
There was a Rivals 2 booth.
Yeah.
And the main person I played with at that booth was just Fabs, because I was playing with Fabs a bunch and we were just grinding for fun. But the other person I played with by far more than anybody was Guthix.
Yeah.
Who I had no idea who he was at the time.
Yeah.
And
no, he was literally just a guy that was playing. Then.
When I was doing I opened up like money matches to do on the setup. Just for fun.
Yeah.
And Guthix was one of the only people that money matched me. And came to play. And
that's awesome.
Probably upwards of 8 to 12 hours over the course of the event, I just killed Guthix.
No, I believe you. And I want to say
that close.
He's a machine too, because I don't know if you've seen, he has been entering everything. North American East Coast online tournaments.
Yeah.
He plays on Newark with 90 plus ping or 80-ish ping. It's insane. It's insane. He pings explicitly to play Americans as much as he possibly can. And he also came to Supernova and Riptide. And then Nalax and Dia came to Supernova to get more experience as well and get a shot at fighting all the North American players. It's insane.
Yeah. And so I think it goes to show again, by now he's easily better than me. Not even close.
No, he's a machine.
Easily better than me. And it just came from off the back of grinding and improving and grinding and improving and having the right mindset and being willing to learn and do all this stuff. And so I think it's something for people to look at. And again, I don't know exactly what he's doing. I do know he's a grinder.
I know he's big on playing and talking, and that's exactly the best combination is playing and talking. And he has handcrafted evil Crag. And there are two kinds of Crags.
No, he was trying to do it to me back last year.
There are two kinds of Crags. There's the Crag that's always trying to grab you, and the Crag that's always on the ledge or near the edge of the stage. And he is the latter. He is always trying to cheese you, and he is shameless. And I respect the fuck out of it because that's exactly what I'm doing too with that character. I will be on this legend, this plat, and you will have to deal with it.
So yeah, shoutouts to Guthix, because again,
Yeah.
like he was not he was not discouraged at all.
No.
By getting cooked for like 9 hours.
Yep. No, super
and
agree.
Was able to like come back from that and keep grinding, and again, by all accounts, is much better than me at this point. So like, good on him.
Oh, it's so sick to see. Yeah, no, he is a grinder. What a trooper. Honestly, I'm not built to play in ping like that. I can't do it.
No, I only play on Seattle.
Yeah, no, I can't. If we hit over like 60 ping, the game is just unplayable to me. I can't do it.
I get over 60 ping on every server but Seattle.
You're the only person on Earth that can play on that server.
I can't even. Like, it's just, that's how bad it is.
All right, well, we do have one other funny thing to show you guys. This is for you to showcase. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh, look at how cute this is. So huge shout out. I was like, we need a cute little banner to celebrate the return of Caster Curse and to get back into the swing of things. And I wanted to support somebody within the community and kind of use the resources that were available to us. So I reached out to the Matthew Noid to commission a banner for us, which turned out very wonderfully.
I love it.
I came with kind of just a vibe of what I wanted it to look like. And I think it's perfect. I think if you've watched only today's episode, this has happened at least once.
I think my favorite is that they nailed like what to put on your board.
On the board.
So not only is there a sussy, which is great, right? We got a little sussy. There's a tier list here or a matchup chart, right? That you made. And you're like, look at it. And then you're like, look, this is how Loxodon, edge guards. Who is that supposed to be?
I don't know, Fleet?
I think it is. It's either Fleet or Zetterbird. Oh, wait. Is it? Maybe. Oh, it's Maple. It's Maple. It is. Oh my God. That's so funny. I love this. It's so good. It's so good. As well as your chair is falling over and I'm just dying inside.
Yeah, that was a request I made after the original image where it didn't have a lot of the like effects on it.
Yeah.
And I was like, this kind of makes it look like I have a point. I was like, like I'm, like,
it adds a little bit of action
over.
To it. I like it. It's fun.
Yeah.
But this is so cute. I love it so much. You had reached out to me about this and I was like, this is all you. Do your thing. Don't worry about it. If you want to get feedback on it, you're fine. But like, I trust you to have fun with this. And you and Noid absolutely nailed it. So shout out to Matthew Noid. Last stock. Oh God, wait. What is like the full name of the YouTube channel? I totally forgot because they do a ton of Rivals content.
Last stock.
I believe it is. We'll definitely link it below. But huge shout outs to them. They do great stuff. They do a lot of coverage. They also run a weekly online, which you guys should totally enter. Especially if you're East Coast. It's a great time. Yeah.
Those are my goats. And it makes me very happy. It is just last stock.
Yeah, it is last stock. YouTube. Okay, cool. Yeah, so look up Last Stock Rivals on YouTube and you'll find them. But
like huge shout out. Both of them have been like honestly big supporters of the scene and also big supporters of us, even just implicitly. And so I think it's a no-brainer for us to collaborate with them in some way. And I'm happy it turned out as well as it did. I'm super happy with it.
Yeah, for real. So no, it's so cute. I love it. All right. You ready to talk about Galvan and the new patch?
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the new patch like briefly first. Most notably is like we got some pretty big changes to both floor hug and how both characters kind of interact with it, or most notably like your friction when floor hugging and grab and how that interacts with floor hug. The biggest change that happened is that non-tumble moves cannot be floor hugged while you are doing a grab. So this as an example would be like a jab 1. So like Olympia's jab 1, if you press it when someone grabs, you're getting hit by that jab and it's hitting you up and you are coming off the ground. And that is so important.
Yeah, it's bad. It means like whiffing grab.
Yeah.
In conjunction with the grab changes that added like 5 frames of end lag?
3 frames of end lag.
Yeah, it's significant, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh
now
yeah.
if you get punished for mash and grab, which is bufferable now,
Oh,
but
also out.
also
So
is slower.
yeah, so it's a little bit slower, it's a little laggier, but now when your shield is hit, you can buffer grab akin to games like Ultimate, which allow you to
Yeah.
do that, which is
Which,
so important.
if you've watched past Cast or Curse episodes, this is what I fucking suggested. Watch the logs. Watch the logs. Fucking, I was like, what we need to do, grab not being bufferable is fucking stupid.
Yeah,
Okay? You need to
yeah,
make grab come out later.
yep. No, this is what we said. Yep.
Make it fucking bufferable. Everything's already safe, and then make it a bit more
It was the
punishable.
one thing you couldn't buffer out of shield too. It was just like
And then
arbitrary.
guess what? We fucking did it. We
Yeah,
fucking did
and
it
I'm glad.
exactly as
Listen,
I
I will
wrote
say
it
this:
down.
I'm glad we did it. I'm glad we're here. I'm glad there's no like weird twist to it or anything. It's just the grabs are worse and it's bufferable, but the grabs are still good. Because what they also did is they tuned back the wave dash grab nerf that was added a couple patches ago. So now it's only 1 frame slower, which is awesome.
Yes.
This is exactly what it should be. And I think they nailed it. I think they absolutely nailed it. The like X amount of hours that I've already played of Galvan, and I've played some Olympia and I've played some Clarin and stuff. I also was playtesting the new locks changes, which we'll talk about. It feels great.
No,
It feels great.
100%. Like, I read the system changes when they came out in the patch notes. I was at work and I read them between people, and I was like, this is like it's pretty much exactly what I was asking for.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's pretty much exactly what I was asking for, and I think whether they actually heard what we said or not, and just came
I'm
to
just
it
happy they
independently,
exist.
I'm happy that it happened.
Yeah.
I think this patch, in terms of system changes, is probably, for me, the best one that they've ever done.
Oh, easily. Yeah.
The game feels noticeably better to play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
especially like just out of shield in general feels
knowing
so
if
smooth.
you mash a fuck ass aerial on my shield that I'm gonna grab you. Like, do you know
Yeah.
how annoying it was to not do
Yeah.
that before? So now
Yeah.
it's simple, right? Either it's safe or it's not safe, right? We don't need all of this in between of, did you hit it? Did you get the right spacing? Did you do all the shit? Did you do all the that? Did you do all the whatever?
Yeah.
If you space or like misspace a fuck ass aerial on my shield,
Yeah, you have to space it. Yeah.
you get grabbed. That's all there is to it.
That's
Dynamic
so
ECB
important.
was also a really
No,
good
I think
one.
dynamic
You
ECB
can't-
and the hit pause changes, like the combos and like combo DI, like those are all some of the best changes that have happened, like back in like December and stuff like that. But like
this is right up there with
this
it,
is
though.
on
It
par.
is.
The fact that like I actually feel like when Olympia does fair jab, I grab her every time now. Every time. And it feels awesome to just not have to play some fuck ass rhythm game when Zetterburn fucking forward airs my shield and gets a true shine. There's no bullshit anymore. It's just like, go ahead, do the shine, and you're mine. And it's just like, thank God. Thank God. It's awesome. It's so awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
Um,
Not only that, but the floor hug changes to make grabs a little bit riskier, and then also while people are in knockdown, they can't.
Well, wait, real quick before we talk about that.
Well.
I want to talk about the friction change and how that also affects grab. So
Yes,
when you are hit and floor hug, you will not have reduced friction, so you'll slide further away. So an example of this would be like you would floor hug a move like Obza down tilt at like 10 and just be able to grab. And now you get pushed. You get pushed. And when you're at like 30 before it like knocks down or it's on the cusp of tumbling or knocking you down, like so huge. But the next thing,
you'd think this like wouldn't come up, but it does.
Totally does.
Like, play the game.
Yeah.
It comes up. And now more often than not, again, you still get a punish for floor hugging.
Yep.
But it's like, let's say you're on Olympia, maybe you get like a down tilt if you're close enough, or like a forward tilt if it has enough end leg, but you don't get a grab, which is like the dream.
Yeah. No, and I think the big thing is it also rewards the person for spacing their move if they're intentionally pushing you back for floor hugging. Like, there is now even more added nuance to this. It's beautiful. I love it. They nailed it.
It makes more sense. It feels more fair.
Yeah.
It takes things off your mental stack.
Yes.
And it just like it's intuitive. It's the most intuitive, in my opinion, that floor hugging has ever been. Agreed.
Now, you were mentioning the knockdown. So I want to explain this one like properly because I've had a lot of people ask like what this
Yeah.
change is.
And again, it makes a huge fucking difference.
So I'm going to read the patch note for everybody and then I'm going to explain it. Okay. Floor hugging medium strength hits while in knockdown start and knockdown states will now force another knockdown instead of sending into hit stun land. So for example, if let's say I got you with knockdown with my up tilt as Olympia at 37, okay? And then I tried to do a down tilt, and then you floor hugged that while laying on the ground in knockdown, it would then make you stand up and you could punish me.
Yeah.
Now, this creates a little more variance in the buttons that you can press while someone is knocked down or in the process of being knocked down also. And this helps in situations in like doubles or characters who can like multi-button you and knock you down quickly, like an aerial and then a tilt. It's really, really cool.
Yeah. It means that tech chasing is no longer just down air.
Yeah.
It's basically what it means.
It's not just down air or the same move you just tumbled them with. Like what I was doing for a while with Olympia is like up tilt, baby dash forward, react, up tilt, baby dash forward, react, and just do it over and over. And it was just.
But now again,
fun.
like if people just keep floor hugging, you can just keep like down tilting, for example, because they will be put into a tech situation in situations where they weren't before.
Yep.
And so it works to make tech chases actually feel impactful in situations where it felt like oftentimes floor hug just got you out of them.
Exactly. Agreed.
And so again, it's like a targeted nerf that makes sense. It feels like it should have been like that in the first place. It's intuitive. It keeps offense strong while keeping floor hug not feeling
what's
so
cool,
fucking
right,
annoying.
is like this patch buffed and nerfed floor hug in different ways. And like the way you can fight post a floor hug and things like that. I actually really love it because if you do get a floor hug and someone tries to do like an aerial and like grab you, which was really common, right? Or something like that. Now you can hit them for trying to grab you. And like that is really cool. And then on the flip side, you also have like when you set up the tech chase now, you can be more creative in the way you navigate during the tech chase. But you still have the option to like arms attack and you still get to do that. And that has not been changed in any capacity, which is so cool. So this is definitely a really, really big thing. Yeah, the only thing that really got like flat out buffed, I would say, would be jabs. I think jabs got significantly better in like the value of jab checking, except specifically when they hit shield, which I think is so cool because you can still
they're
do
way worse now. Yeah,
they're significantly worse, but you can still do jab tilt cancel, which exists, and this kind of creates this little mini game now where like doing that before and hitting someone's shield, they had to play the fuck ass rhythm game. So now it's this really interesting push and pull that I really like.
The only thing I do want to say about this is there are a couple characters now who feel like get grabbed between their jab 2 and 3 every time.
I think that's something that they will definitely tweak. I could see like an extra frame here. Yeah, like I know like
happen.
I know like Rano's jab just does not do it anymore on shield. But also like
Galvan's doesn't either at lower percents. Like
no, 100%. So I'm definitely interested to see how that's gonna look.
I think they'll fix it just with like some shield stun on jab 2s, but I think it was a bit of a just part of the change that happened to come through. There's a couple of characters whose jabs 3 you can just grab every time, which I imagine is not intended.
No, not at all. So I'm really excited about that. Obviously, they are continuing to look at this, and from what I've personally seen and what I've played, everyone is having a lot of fun in this patch. Not only just with Galvan, but the changes itself, as well as they did do one last engine change, which involved entering jump squat will now clear the shield buffer. There was a small bug with this for a period of time, which made instant wave dashing a little weird. But my understanding of this is specifically to make wave dash out of shield harder. And that is because so many scenarios are flat out solved by my shield got hit, I will now wave dash back, and now you cannot interact with me, and I am floor hugging while I'm doing it. And that was really, really frustrating to deal with.
I mean, it's still crazy good.
Yeah, no, it's still good, but it adds that little bit of like You can't just fucking press the button and do it. Because before, like in this game, wave dashing is super easy, and that's very intentional. It's the Rivals 1 method. I just learned something new on stream about this game for the first time in a long time, which was if you press jump and shield at the same time, you will wave dash in place.
Yeah,
I knew
100%.
this was in Rivals 1. I genuinely just didn't know it was in this game. No, I didn't know because I never had a reason to do that ever.
You do it to grab sometimes.
I've never had a reason to do that. I just grabbed.
Or you just do, like, if you want to, like, jab or something.
What do you mean? I just wave dash down. I don't understand what you mean. I just pressed down when I did it. I never did that.
Oh,
in my brain,
press down instead
yeah,
of, like
that's what I meant. It was just one of those like unintuitive things. Which, holy moly, that's got to be in the tutorial because that was not. I haven't done the tutorials, but I don't think that's in the tutorial.
Not in the basic, at the very least.
No, definitely not. It should be. It should be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if any of you guys have watched VODs of me play at Fusion, that's a thing that I do. I go to plat and I just wave dash in place over and over to wait for people. I'm holding down when I do that. And it's also like intentional because I'm like floor hugging while I do it. So that's why I'm like, I don't even get why it exists. I just don't get it. But anyway, this is an interesting thing to see. And it makes it a little bit harder to like spam wave dash in general, which I think is a good thing.
Yeah, there's the bug with it when you're just mashing wave dash.
You will get an air dodge.
Like a bug, and they're gonna fix it.
Well, it is fixed, but it's still a little weird. But I don't know how much of it is a bug and how much they're trying to make wave dash harder. I'm very curious to see if they make a statement on it.
You're not gonna like to hear this. If you can't wave dash a bunch of times in a row without getting air dodge in the current patch, you fucking suck.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, sorry, it's not
just
hard.
Hold diagonal down and go. It's so, or even like straight slide down.
You don't have to hold straight or down. You just have to time it.
Yeah.
The reason people are getting air dodge is because they're buffering it too fast.
Yeah, they're buffering it too fast. They're mashing it. Yeah. It's because a lot of the Rivals players. I'll teach you something. Actually. A lot of Rivals players, like Rivals 1 players, play with jump on a bumper, and then a trigger will be their thing, and they'll press them at the same time, the wave dash. It's very common for Rivals players.
But that works still.
But the problem is if they mash it too quickly and they'll accidentally buffer it.
You just can't. Yeah. Just do it on the fucking timing. Yeah. It's not that hard.
No, but they frame perfect straight wave dash, nurse. Like you gotta do it.
Notoriously, I don't learn any fucking tech. I can't be fucked. And I can do this. Please, just press it to the beat, man. It's not hard. I can't even hack dash consistently. But you can do this fucking wave dash. It's not hard.
Yeah.
You're mashing.
Guys, hop in a training mode for 20 minutes, 3 days. You'll get it down. I believe in you guys. I believe in you.
I have 300 hours in the game. You guys can do it.
We'll get it. We'll all get it down, everybody. You can do it. All right, the next thing that they changed, they fixed Rano's F tilt finally. One of the very few moves in the game that just like really was like kind of funky. Like you would just randomly fall out of it sometimes or get floor hugged like really aggressively.
It was weird.
The only move left in the game that's like that has this issue still is funny enough is actually Raster's F tilt. It like has been observed and a lot of us have talked about where it's like, wow, sometimes it just doesn't work. So I'm sure within the next patch that will probably come to him next.
Galvan's jab kind of does this now too.
Yeah, well, I think this is the whole multi-hit thing that's like kind of funky. Where it's like really fast multi-hits like that. We'll just like do that. Where like I've seen people like slip behind me in the Galvan multi-hit jab really aggressively, and I'm like, okay, they gotta like interpolate it a little differently. So that it works.
Or they'll get hit with like jab 1 and jab 2 will miss, or they'll get hit with jab 1 and 2, but then they'll go over the multi.
Yeah, they'll fly out.
Or like it's weird.
Yeah, it's just the hit stun multiplier stuff that they'll keep addressing and keep an eye on. But I'm really interested to see. But they obviously are keeping an eye on this. Raster got a bit of a small buff, which I actually kind of like. He's been not really getting played. Grabbing somebody while Slipstream is like on cooldown, like the cooldown on the screen, will now activate Slipstream, which I think is a great change and will promote them to commit to tech chasing even more. Which I feel like he has really become one of the tech chase characters.
That's what he does.
It's what he does. And I think a lot of the players have kind of fought this, but most notably like Marlon has showcased this a lot.
Marlon's a tech chase and he's
and I think we're going to see a lot more of it in the near future. So I'm excited for that. Now we got a whole essay here on Loxodon, which I'm going to scroll through, and
yeah,
we're gonna summarize
talk about
this.
all this because like it's not actually that different.
No, we're gonna summarize it very, very quickly, and I encourage all of you who are listening to go and watch this. But for any of our video watchers, I'm scrolling through and showing all this very quickly. They removed
like
a lot of his egregious, a lot of his egregious inner hitboxes on his aerials and his strongs. And shrunk the size of some of his moves.
You get touched.
But functionally, all his moves work exactly the same, except for explicitly F tilt, which got buffed. F tilt 1 tipper hitbox is now a sweet spot with more knockback. Dash attack late sweet spot has a slightly changed knockback scaling, and jab 2 has 3 frames of end lag added to it. This is it. This is basically it. The character functionally works identical.
Yeah.
Anyone who's telling you that he can't do it, doesn't have eyes, hands, and just like Loxodon, he ain't got no cock box anymore.
That's crazy.
You gotta grow up. You gotta figure it out.
And I was actually talking to people on stream about this earlier today.
Yeah.
Because someone asked what I thought.
Yeah.
And I said, if your character needs the fuck-ass hitboxes that Loxodon had to be good, you shouldn't be good.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's all there is to it. And so, if they fix it, at least you can start from a place of, like, understanding and reasonability and buff from there. But the reality is, Loxodon didn't lose anything that wasn't, like, blatantly stupid. He got buffed on a really important move in forward tilt and got, like, honed in on...
huge.
Yeah, and got honed in on jab, which was admittedly a fucking stupid and obnoxious move.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like back air isn't safe, like Nair isn't safe, like
fair is safe
tilt.
too. And now they've made F tilt safer. It's still not super safe, but it's such a big move and has great pushback. Like, it's crazy. It's actually crazy.
Confirms into stuff now if you don't floor hug it. Right? And then like down tilt still has a giant hitbox behind it for some fucking reason. Like, the character is still like functionally exactly the same.
Yeah, nothing has changed. And also, they reworked his boulder in a really cool way, which if you do more damage to it, it will like fly faster. Sure, a lot of the Loxodons have to like re-explore some of the setups and stuff. Shoutouts to the Gekinga video that's like 45 minutes long about all the different boulder setups. Shoutouts to the Gek check. But like, guys, give it a couple weeks. You'll find all the new ones and realize it's way cooler. It's way better. Cooler. Yeah. You can kill people with it like consistently now. It's awesome. I personally, in the like 5 hours I played of him, had way more fun. And also, the first kill confirm combo I did was with a reverse back air. So guys, figure it out. If I can figure it out, you can figure it out. I promise you, he's still fun. He still does crazy good stuff. You just gotta adjust to it. And you will have just as much fun as you were having before. And if you weren't,
he's the same guy.
You gotta look inwards. You gotta look inwards if you're not having as much fun. Because, yeah. But the last thing is Forsburn's back air was shrunk kind of unilaterally around it. All the little circles were made, I want to say, 10 to 20% smaller based on what it looks like. It's very subtle. You won't really notice it too much, but it hits a little bit less high and a little bit less low, most notably. And that's about it. Yeah, guys, I encourage you, any of my video watchers here, tell me the difference, because it's really hard to see. Really hard to see.
Functionally
the same move.
It's only those times where you're like, wow, that fucking hit me.
Yeah.
That's the only time it'll change.
I will say this. The word to really take from this is understanding that they're trying to remove egregious hitboxes. And we saw the same thing happen to Claren. Claren up tilt hitbox being reworked, instead of just being a giant circle that surrounded her, is now like an active moving hitbox. This is exactly what we want the game to be.
A lot of characters got this though. Like Zetterburn got this, Olympia got this, like fucking everyone got this.
I love shout out to Wisely, who I had a lovely clip of me getting really mad about this and people being really stupid when I was reading the patch, because he said there's really an issue of people trying to be like, do people want like the game they want, or a fun game, or a good game? And I think when we're keeping the characters functionally the same, but being less egregious, we get a really good game. And I talked about this on my stream.
But you also get a fun game.
No, it's still fun, but that's the thing, right? It's like people want like the evil stuff. Like that's the thing. At the end of the day, people want evil stuff. Why do you think NASB 2 is popular? Like people still play it. It's fucking evil game, and God bless everyone who loves it. But like
play 2XKO, it's fucking evil.
Yeah, exactly. People love this shit, and it's fine, and it's like whatever. The masses love it, and that's the thing is like trying to balance that. But I talked about this on stream, and a lot of people will be like, "Oh, floor hug is this," and "Oh, like crag is like why people don't play the game," and "Oh, it's the stages." It's like, no, dude, I mean this with my whole heart. So many of like the different Melee players, the FGC players, the Smash ult and Smash 4 players that I've talked to, the most common thing and why they stopped playing the game is because they were like, I don't fucking understand why that move hit me. I literally don't understand it. It visually doesn't make sense. And they're trying to fix that. And they've been trying to fix that for the past like 3 patches now. Slowly working through the cast and doing this. And it's awesome. And anyone who doesn't see that and see that attendance at tournaments is going up and that people are being more positive about the game are like you're all fucking delusional. You're all fucking delusional.
You're fucking right. Like you cannot look me in my fucking eye sockets and be like, these changes are bad. If you say that immediately, I'm like,
red flag.
You have no idea what you're fucking talking about.
Yeah, it's just immediate red flag.
Off your fucking rocker. Because not only do these changes push the game in a direction that makes fucking sense.
Yep.
Like it makes the cool stuff matter more.
Yeah.
Because it's intentional. It's fucking on purpose. You didn't get hit with some horse shit that sent you in the weirdest direction imaginable. And like this is ×2 online. My ass is playing on Seattle in the fucking
You're just getting hit by teleporting Zetterberg. Yeah.
You know how much shit doesn't look like it hit me?
Yep.
Even after the patch?
Yep.
Dude, go watch my stream. I'll say it fucking once every 3 games. I'm like, that hit me?
Yeah.
And you can see it. It's fucked up. But like, this makes it better, right? And I would rather
100%.
lose to something that looked like it fucking hit me and just get like outplayed by something good.
Yeah.
Then be like, that didn't look like it.
Yeah, instead of the cock box on Loxon up strong's last frame hitting you as you ledge dash through it. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, fuck. Some of this shit is so annoying.
Yeah.
And like today I got hit in a weird ass situation where Zetterburn Dare outranged Galvan's jab. And I lost to that fully because I got shine up smash after it.
Yeah.
And like again, shit like that is like whatever. It happens.
Get outplayed.
But like that's 9 times more annoying to lose to shit happening like that than if I had just got like up throw up smashed. Because it's like because it made sense and it works. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
It's like I'd rather lose and have it make sense and everything looked like it worked,
like visually discernible, where it's like, oh wait, that hit me. Okay, yeah.
Instead of getting hit by like the crazy magic hitbox that exists on Loxodon's
Loxodon's aura of his down special, like just being larger than he is, or like the dash attack hitbox that's like late, but it's his back shoulder for some reason. Like there was just no reason for that to exist at all. It made no sense. And it's a great step in the right direction. I love it. I genuinely love it.
Not only does it make the game better, it makes the game more fun.
It makes it way more fun.
You guys are losing your fucking mind if you think otherwise. Because the only people who are having less fun were the people who were just doing dumb shit and getting away with it. And sorry, I'm not concerned about how good a time you're having, because like, quite frankly, you're not playing the fucking game.
You're not engaging with the game in a way. You're trying to like abuse characters' stupid hitboxes to win the game. Yeah, which is like, you know, that's a skill in itself. But like, it's gone now. This is the live service. Things change.
Dumb shit simulator, and I actually don't give a fuck if you're playing dumb shit simulator when I'm trying to play Rivals 2.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah.
Fuck, man.
I want people to want to engage with the game and the engine, and that's exactly what the devs want. That's the fun. That's what it's about. And we just got to get back to that. And I think this is a absolutely step in the right direction. So huge shout outs to the devs, to Dan, to Trevor, who just had a baby. Congratulations. You know,
Goat.
That's dad now. That's dad. Thanks,
Goat
dad.
Unk.
Yeah, Unk.
Unk has a child.
And shout outs to a lot of the beta testers. I know a lot of people. I want to talk about one last thing on this topic. A lot of people like to target specific testers or devs for the reason why things happen. And it's one thing when it's a joke. It's one thing when it's a joke.
so
but there are
funny
people
when
who
it's a bit.
genuinely believe this. I want you all to know with all my heart, I've talked to like 90% of the beta testers, and if they got what they wanted, Loxodon wouldn't be a fucking playable character. That's it. I'm going to say it right now. He would have one less leg. He wouldn't have a fucking F strong. It just wouldn't exist. Up smash would hurt him. Like, you guys don't get it. You guys actually like don't get it at all. And you should be grateful that they spend the time playtesting it so it doesn't either feel like shit and come out and he's actually bad, or that something is incredibly broken. Please thank the beta testers for the effort that they do, because it's completely free and they do it so that we get a better game.
And like the beta testers, again, for the most part, and I can't speak across the board, but I do know a number of the beta testers are open to like feedback.
Yeah.
And even like in a case where I'm not a beta tester, a long time ago, I threw out an idea for Arcane that like made it into the beta test conversation, and I forget if it made it into
No,
the game or not.
I super encourage people to make posts on Twitter and make posts on the note board, because they do make their way into the beta channels. I'm so sure of
like
that.
the conversations do happen. People are exploring shit. People don't want it to feel bad.
Yes.
And like, again, it's funny to say, haha, Boyko lost to Loxodon and now he's ass, right? It's funny. But it's like, it's funny.
Yeah.
I'll give it up. It's funny. But if you think like,
but if you
Boyko
genuinely think it, that's
all
concerning.
People is maliciously nerfing Loxodon, like, seek help. Seriously, like, get a fucking life.
Especially when these are not nerfs.
Like, and a Boyko attends one a tournament a fucking year. We're gonna pretend that Boyko's running the scene behind the show. Like, get off your own dick, man. Like, nobody cares that much.
No.
People are trying to make the game better, and whether you agree or not, right? There's room for disagreements about what makes the game good.
No, 100%.
I've disagreed with beta testers. Me and Zeke have been two of the most vocal people about when changes are good or bad.
Yeah, no, Crag still doesn't have a fucking sour spot on down air, but we'll get there. I have faith.
But like, even this grab change was something I suggested months ago. I suggested it months ago.
I've been talking about grabs with Beastly, like genuinely, about it being a problem since last Genesis. Like, literally, he's like, dude, grabs are broken. And I'm like, yup. No, it's awesome. It's awesome. No, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
So yeah, like, guys, people are trying, and this whole like beta Illuminati fucking
it's gotta go.
Like,
or the devs too, like even then, where it's like they have a preference or anything, like Maple doesn't get nerfed. Like, I get it, it's one thing for the bit, and guys, like exclamation point Trevor, like thanks Trevor, like we're all for the bit here.
Bit's funny, we like,
but like
the
when people are being genuine, and I see this on Reddit and Twitter and stuff like, and even the note board, like all the time, we gotta get our heads out of our asses, guys. They want the game to be fun just like we do.
It's just not.
It's all preferences, and that's fine. Like, but you got to recognize when you have a preference and not when you're right. There is a difference. There is a huge difference in that.
And like, even like, I had the conversation on the podcast again, which was like half bit, half not bit, of like, should certain characters be bad?
No, that's a great conversation, and I think like,
my opinion that some should.
Yeah.
And if the fucking devs subscribed to that shit and truly had it out for your character, Crag would not be Crag for the last 2 fucking years. So like, I don't even want to hear it, right? I actually don't even want to hear it.
Yeah.
Because fuck ass Crag has been a fuck ass for so fucking long.
Gets top 8 every tournament.
That's cursed as fuck. So obviously they're not trying to
still has
that.
cargo up throw. Hasn't changed.
Like,
cargo down there still doesn't have a sound cue. Still hasn't happened.
You need to just like touch grass. Not everybody's out to fucking get you. It's not that fucking deep.
No, genuinely, guys.
It's not that deep.
It's really not. Yeah. Again, please share this with everybody. Like, everyone needs to be on the same page with this. We gotta learn how to talk about the game and how to have fun. And I always will end this. And I'm gonna look right at the camera. You. Yes, you. If you are not having fun with this game, close it. Take a fucking break.
You don't have to play it. There's so many fucking games out.
Find the fun again, and if you don't, play a different game. There are so many great games that exist. 2xKO, a few quick matches. Rivals 1 still fucking exists. Hitfall just happened. Riptide just happened. There are great games that exist already, guys, and if you like them more, please play them. please. I'm begging you.
Also, okay, this is going to be controversial, and I may lose you on this one.
No.
But I have to say it.
Go ahead.
If you have over 800 hours on this game and leave it a negative review on Steam, come the fuck on. Come the fuck on.
No,
Get
I'm a
over
big fan.
yourself.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of like
over your fucking self.
I'm a big fan of like 1,500 hours. Yeah, it's the worst fucking game I've ever played. Just no elaboration, no anything. I love that shit. But also like don't actually do that. It's
get
funny.
Your head out of your ass.
But yeah. God, I hate this game so much. 3,000 hours. Yeah, no, real.
There's too many of you.
Yeah.
That honestly should have given up earlier.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
That's not on the devs. That's on you. Look inward.
Look inwards, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And be like, why the fuck did I do this? I made myself so angry. The devs didn't make you angry. You made yourself angry.
You made yourself angry. Yeah.
All right.
That 8th game of ranked you played, you should have just closed the game. The 8th one especially, you should have closed it.
You're telling me 500 hours in, over 200 more than I have played. You were like, oh, maybe it's gonna get good. Fuck you. Give up.
Give up is crazy. Holy shit. Okay. I think that is a good little bow to wrap up that entire thought. Thank you, W devs, W beta testers, W patch, and then you know what? We didn't really talk about Galvan, but like, listen, he's fun as fuck. He's big ass Olympia. His recovery is dog shit. But if he hits you at 40, you might just die, which is cool. So like, whatever.
So I do want to spend like maybe 5 minutes.
Okay.
Just for the love of the game.
Yeah.
For those of you who caught my stream today, I beat a diamond Zetterburn using pretty much just back air.
Yeah, you totally can do that. It's crazy they put Fox Snare, Donkey Kong back air, and Bowser back air in one move.
Back air is so fucking
It's
good.
actually insane.
Okay, so here's the thing. Back air is fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Down air is fucking incredible. Forward air is pretty good. Up air is fucking incredible. All of his tilts other than forward tilt suck. His airspeed.
Whoa! Up tilt's insane. What are you talking about?
Fine.
That's like one of the best moves in his kit.
Oh,
it knocks down so. I bet your ass didn't even open drag down. You fucking Jim.
Oh my god.
Yeah, fuck you. You didn't open it once. You don't even know. I bet. Do you know when dash attack knocks down? Do you know?
Fucking 2. Who
no, 0. Literally 0.
Dude,
it's awesome.
No, I was pretty close.
No, you're wrong. You're literally wrong. It's at 0. It matters because you can start the game and run at them and go and knock them down, and then you're winning because it combos.
So here's awesome. Here's the thing. I think Galvan is good.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Like every other character in this game, Galvan can do it.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Is Galvan within the top 5 characters in the game? There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way.
With that recovery, no.
Way.
No.
Not like the recovery is tough. The other tough thing specifically in this patch is despite all of his aerials being incredible, only back air is like truly safe.
That's actually just not true, and you need to go look at drag down wiki.
No, I do. And
no, down air literally can be safe. You just have to hit the early hit.
But
no, you're like literally wrong, and also like no, you're like literally wrong. I'm gonna pull up drag down.
From like a statistical
no, you're like literally
wrong. I know I'm wrong. I know, but
wait. Can you say it on the record? Wait, one more time, quietly. Go ahead.
No, because I'm not. Like the point I was making is not wrong. I'm like functionally, you are not gonna land them safe every time.
You're just bad.
I haven't seen anyone do it. No one's done it to me.
What do you mean?
So I actually don't believe you.
Really badly.
Forward air is like -6. You need to be one frame off to get grabbed.
It's -6, and then when you're galvanized, it's -4. Back air is -2 on the early.
Yeah, that's why I said
listen to me.
Back air.
Listen to me. That's fine. -2, -4, -4, -5. Then up air is -5 on the early hit and -8 on the late hit. And down air is -3. And then if there's a drill, it's +6. And then it's -3. And if there's a drill, it's -6. And then there's a drill, it's +0. This shit's insane. And then neutral air is -6, -7, or -9. This shit's nuts.
That's grabbable. That's always
Yeah,
grabbable.
that's the
It's
one.
not like you can
That's
space
the one
nuclear.
that's grabbable. Every other move I listed is not grabbable.
If done frame perfect, which nobody's fucking
Oh
doing.
my god, it's not. This game doesn't follow the same rules of frame perfect that Smash does. You just
Oh
lock
my
them.
god.
You just
You're
fastball and do
so.
it.
Oh my god. Okay, whatever. I'll stay grabbing Galvan's aerials.
No, you
can
should,
fucking-
yeah, but
you
like-
can live in La La Land where you can't. I'll keep grabbing them. That's
Okay.
fine with me.
Okay.
But the other annoying thing is, you know, like for example, against Claren, like spacing them doesn't really matter.
Oh, yeah, okay. So the big issue above everything, specifically, is what makes spacing his moves hard, is that he has like no air excel. So he like can't
Yeah.
overshoot and catch people, and he can't like really comfortably space his moves. You have to be very preemptive with like a lot of your decision making. He is a character that inherently, based on his mechanic as well, like is rewarded for really good positioning. And if you have moments where you're just like, oops, you just get fucked on like really hard,
Yeah,
because
you
he's a
get
heavy
blown
and he
up.
gets beat up and he's big. Like he's a big guy.
And also, he fucking doesn't weigh anything.
I don't think that's true either. He weighs more than Orcane, which is pretty
Just
heavy.
a little though.
It's 104. Orcane's 100.
Dude, but he's less than fucking all the other heavies. By like a
Okay.
lot.
I don't know if it's a lot. I'm gonna go look at the full chart of the weight. I have to find it. I don't remember how to find this.
Fucking Jim.
Where's Lynn when I need her? I don't remember where weight is. Anyway, but someone in chat. Shouts to our live chat. Locks is 110 and Crag is 108. That's not a big difference.
It feels like a huge difference.
It really, I don't know. I mean, feel is
Dude,
important. I agree with you. I think feel is
To me,
important.
like,
I personally haven't
when
noticed.
I'm Frag, I'm like I can't die.
I personally
And then
haven't noticed.
When I'm playing Galvan, I'm like I'm always dead.
Yeah, the thing that you're
Ron said it's
feeling
the
is
fall
his
speed.
fall speed.
Yeah,
That's really
like,
what it
and-
is.
so that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it feels like it makes a big difference.
No, I think it
Situations
does.
where
I think it does.
It feels like Crag would live at like 120. It feels like like Galvan's dying at like 105, which like is significant.
On
right?
the math,
Like
funny enough that like it could be a big thing. But the fall speed, like he will definitely die off the side because of his fall speed, like in weird ways. It's strange. And so I think like the big thing a lot of people are gonna have to learn is like the different ways to DI. But I think this is one of those things that couples with like his bad recovery, where it's like he doesn't get spiked. No, he just dies off the side like really egregiously.
Yeah. Or like if you get hit with like a mix up into like a Zetaburn forward air,
you
like
just
at
explode.
80, you're just in
He's
Narnia.
fucking
Like
in hell, yeah.
You fucking saying hello to the lion, the witch, and the wardrobe out there. Like and so
Aslan, is that you?
Hello? The lion?
Yeah, no. But no, I think that's very valid. I especially with him being a big body, it's really easy to get comboed, and like it's just on people to learn to kill him off the side. It's one of those ones where like it's the same thing back in Smash where like people would be like, wait, I hit Bowser to the side and he lives, and you're gonna kill him off the top, and then DDD is the opposite, like shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Like it's the same
100%.
shit. And so people will learn, and it'll be interesting. But I think you're absolutely right that like he definitely like has moments where it's just like I explode. And characters are really good at killing off the side. And I think what's kind of funny is he also is very good at killing off the side with both forward air and side B and back air. Like it's gnarly.
And he's got a lot of like interesting routes off stage and cool things that he could do and things that I've been exploring, even with like weak back air off stage.
Yep.
But I think it's gonna be on people to explore it more. But
you know what's the craziest thing that they did? And I want to shout out the dev team to this because this blew my mind. I can't believe they figured out how to make a better Nair off ledge than Krag's.
Oh,
they
so
found
good.
a way to make a move do exactly what Krag's hit of Nair 3 and 4 do, and hitting you straight up, into a single hit move that is disjointed that starts at frame 6. I don't know how they cooked that shit up, but it's impressive that you can hit that move and you can get forward air, you can get another Nair, you could get a back air, you get reverse order, you could F strong fastballs, you could up strong floaties, and you can even combo into side B. Like it's insane. Like it's just insane.
And like he also has cool stuff. Like there was even the combo I hit on stream today of like up B into the platform into another up B, which is like some percent is true.
Yeah, I think something that's interesting about him is like he has a lot of moves that are they feel like moves from characters that we're familiar with from other rivals and other Smash characters. That's very much what he is. He is the amalgamation. He's the Frankenstein's monster. It's literal in that way, which I think is kind of funny. I didn't love it at first, but the more I've played him, the more I've appreciated it, because they really nailed like the funny goober character that's like actually kind of good. And I feel like so many other games have tried to do this, and it's either been they're really bad or they're so unequivocally broken, like Reptar was, where it was just like, yeah, you just fucking lose if this move hits you.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, and it just was so unfun to deal with that. And I think they found a really good sweet spot right now.
Yeah, he is like the silly guy, and he's got a lot of silly guy moves. And I think like as a pitch, he gets people interested in the game in terms of like heavy Falco Bowser, right? Like that sounds interesting to engage with at the very least.
Yeah.
So I think they did a good job of making him fun to play, making him not feel OP. Again, when we're talking about like should some characters be bad, quote unquote, Galvan is a character that I never want to be top 3.
No.
Like that's a nightmare. That's truly a nightmare. And so it like the spot where he is right now, could he use some buffs potentially? Could some things use some nerfs also potentially? Like should forward tilt last as long as it does? Who's to say?
Yeah.
But I think he's in a good spot. I think he's fun. I think this patch has done a really good job of getting people engaged with the game. I think Galvan is a very good spot for newcomers to play and try something new. And I think overall, this is like such a good direction for the game that it's hard to argue with the whole package that we got here. Again, it's the most optimistic I think I've felt about the game in quite some time.
Yeah,
because it just feels like a lot of things really came together.
Yeah,
and again, you can go watch the stream. I'm sitting there doing fucking DK back air, 2 back airs and a full hop, just laughing by fucking
and
ass
I'm
off.
sitting there comboing Nair into itself 4 times in a row, and I'm having a great time.
Fucking, I'm just having flashbacks to a game that I love, and that's awesome.
Yeah,
right?
Shout out to Charizard.
Shoutouts to Donkey Kong, man. So yeah, there's lots of good stuff there, and I think it makes me even more excited for characters like Lorena, who we know is on the horizon, is either in January or like April of next year.
Yeah.
Who is, by all accounts, is going to be awesome too.
Oh, so I'm sure she's going to be really unique. Yeah.
Rivals fan, there's lots to look forward to.
I'm really impressed that they did. I'm really impressed in the way that they did. What's the word? They did a completely new character, and even though this character is like an amalgamation of a lot of the other ones, like he still feels new and fun, and I think that's really cool. Like I feel like so many games have just failed at this, and they have found a way to like add a really cool, unique mechanic with the drills while having a lot of moves that we're familiar with, and maintain the fun and good balance. Like that is so hard to do, and like huge kudos to the team on that. It's actually crazy how much fun
I say, this easily could have sucked.
Oh yeah, I honestly thought he was gonna be so bad, and then I got to play him at Fast 52, and I was like, "Oh, this is not a bad character. Holy shit!"
But it also like easily could have been the least fun to play against.
Exactly.
Like, it could have been Steve. Like you know what I mean? Like
exactly.
So I think they nailed that, and I think it gives me a lot of confidence about the direction they're going and all that stuff. And again, I'm very, very excited for Lorena. I think that's my most anticipated character.
You and a lot
outside
of people.
Obviously Slade the Shark, who is
how's it feel to agree with Stango that's the character he's been waiting for too?
Slade the Shark?
No, Lorena.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you and Stango, one in the same, 2 peas in a pod.
We're the same player. It's fine.
All right. Any final thoughts on that? Are we good to segue into our final and everyone's favorite segment? The media of the week.
Into it. Media of the week. There's good stuff here.
Take the reins.
Good stuff here. So I wanted to go through stuff quickly again because we've missed a couple weeks. So obviously there's been a lot of media since the last episode. But in terms of movies, I wanted to do a set of movies that I saw and then one game and kind of cover the whole thing. The movies that I went to were The Long Walk, which was the adaptation of the Stephen King novel.
Yep.
And then One Battle After Another, which is the newest Paul Thomas Anderson movie that has like Leonardo DiCaprio in it, Sean Penn.
Oh, yeah.
Both movies were awesome.
That's sick.
The Long Walk was like, I think I particularly connected to it
I've heard it's
because
really good.
I really enjoy this kind of like existential, like meaning-based
Mm-hmm.
philosophy, and like the movie is just like steeped in that. That's all there is. And there's a particular character who really embodies that. So I very much enjoyed The Long Walk, just as a film, and I cried throughout, and I had a good time. So if you're interested in a sad movie, but in a weird way, kind of a feel good movie about like perseverance and meaning and like meaning making in bleak situations, I think The Long Walk's a great movie for that.
Yeah.
And then One Battle After Another, to give like a very brief summary.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, a washed up revolutionary's daughter is taken
Oh,
captive by a crazy ex-military guy,
okay.
and he has to like unwash up and go save her. And it's fucking awesome. The One Battle After Another, the trailer sucked, and I wasn't even gonna go see it
I love when that happens.
until the reviews were like, this movie is like a genuine 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And like it is straight up, it's incredible. So if there's ever a point where you're wanting to check it out or considering checking something like that out, please give One Battle After Another a shot. And then
Yeah.
the last media of the week is the Dead as Disco demo,
Yeah.
which
I heard
the
you
full
are
game,
addicted to this fucking game.
dude, the fucking full game's not out yet, but you can upload your own music to the demo. The pitch that I'll give you is it is Batman Arkham City
Okay.
as like a rhythm game. And so, like, if you ever played the Batman games, which I did religiously as a kid, fuck, it's so good. It's
Yeah.
so good. You,
Yeah.
you need to check it out. It's one of those like flow state games that like has a leaderboard that just gets you feeling good about playing it.
Yeah.
I uploaded the entire High School Musical 2 soundtrack to it.
You're ill. All right.
Which
All
is
right.
so funny. It's
Real
so
quick.
good.
Real quick. I'm gonna give my media of the week. I actually just made an awesome purchase. I got the DVD collection of the original Trigun, which is my favorite anime
sick.
of all time. And I encourage you guys to get physical media of your favorite things because one day it might not be around. That is my favorite anime of all time. And if you've never watched it, go check out the original, go watch the movie, and go watch the new series that came out. That's like kind of a remake, but with its own twist. I really liked it. But yeah, that's really all I got. I've been too busy to really do anything. I tried to start Hollow Knight again, and I didn't commit to it. So we'll get there. Eventually, I'll play Digimon and Hades too, and you guys will hear me geek about that for 20 minutes. So, anyways, we did it. Episode 11, everybody. It was super fun. Thank you all for watching. That's the end.